Steve NS, APN Alarm, President and Owner. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about confusion about whether you should buy a hardwired system or a wireless system. Quite honestly, most companies today are putting in wireless systems. To be honest with you, you should ask someone who does both. We install hardwire, we install wireless. We have a hybrid system that can do both. Okay, so we're good people to ask because we'll tell you the truth about it. We're not just trying to push one thing or the other. If you have a choice, meaning one-story home, full attic, okay, you should be looking to get a hardwired system, right? Now, why should you get a hardwired system? Because first off, all the wires can be hidden in the walls. Just like your electrical plugs, you see the plug, you see the outlet, but you don't see the wires because they're hidden within the double walls. All the wires will go up in the attic area and everything is hidden from you. Okay. Now, the thing about wireless, let me explain how they both work. You have a door contact, a window contact, or a motion detector. How does the contact get back, or how does the signal get back from the actual contact to the control panel? When you're dealing with wireless, you need an item like this. This is a wireless receiver, which will receive the wireless transmission. This is a wireless transmitter. So if I was contacting a door or a window, I would have a magnetic contact, then I would have one of these right next to it, then I would have this by the control panel in the closet, master bedroom closet, or centrally located somewhere in the house, just farther away. Now, what's going to happen is if someone opens the door or window and breaks in, then through radio frequency, the signal is going to come to the wireless receiver, which is then wired into the panel. Okay? Now, hardwire is different. You don't have this. This is visible. No matter what you do when you're using wireless, that's going to be seen by every door and every window. Okay? Now, the beautiful thing about a hardwired system is we'll put a contact in. In most cases, we'll hide the contact. We can put what's called a recessed contact into the door. You can't see the contact. We pop straight up in the attic. We run the wires inside the attic. You don't see anything. There's no transmitter because the wire will run its way back all the way to the control panel. So the first misconception is wireless looks better. It's absolutely not true. Okay, if you're trying to put in a wireless system versus a hardwired system in a two-story home, vaulted ceiling, marble floors, obviously I agree. There is a place for wireless equipment, but in most applications, in one-story homes, especially with an attic, you can install a hardwired system and it's a better system for you. First, it'll look better. Okay, there's a guaranteed wire going back to the panel instead of radio frequency. What's better, your landline or your portable phone? Because that's what you should compare it with. You have your landline, your home phone, or your portable. There's no doubt that both of them, when you're close to the base, the portable's fine. Further away you get, it's not as reliable. Obviously, it will never be as reliable as the guaranteed wire. And the same thing with an alarm system. The guaranteed wire is always the best option. Now let's talk about, for you, the customer. It's maintenance free compared to wireless for you. Because when I take the time, my company, and we install a hardwired system for you, and we run that wire all the way back to the panel, there's no battery for you to change inside. These little transmitters have a lithium battery inside. You can get a year, year and a half, sometimes 2 years now out of these batteries. But if you have 10, 12, 14 windows, 3, 4, 5 doors, you're good about every month. You're going to have 1 to 2 of these that's going to be beeping at the keypad telling you that your battery's going low. And you are going to have to get up on a little 6-foot ladder, take a screwdriver, take out the lithium battery, go buy a lithium battery, and put in another lithium battery. Some lithium batteries are $2.99, some are $6.99, some are $8.99, depending on where you buy them. But first off, understand, compared to a hardwired system, there's a contact, there's a wire, there's no maintenance at all for you. You will definitely have maintenance, and you'll definitely have the expensive batteries when you go with a wireless system. Now sometimes you can't help it. Like I said, if there's some houses with marble and vaulted ceilings, that's what you got to do. And there are pretty good wireless systems out there, and they work well. But it'll never, no one should ever tell you, anyone ever tells you that it's better than hardwire, then that's all they're selling. They're surely not selling both because they're giving you bad advice. Okay? So the first thing is, if you have a choice, you always go with hardwire. All right? Now, secondly, false alarms. It's always been, and I've been doing this for 22 years. I've been in many meetings, and I was a national sales trainer for Westinghouse for a long time. And I was in many meetings at the monitoring station, and we talked about false alarms and false alarm reduction all the time. In Hawaii, you get 3 free false alarms a year. After the 3rd false alarm, they start charging you $50. Till the next year, then you get a clean slate, it starts over again. Wireless systems will still false alarm at a much higher rate than hardwire systems, because you're not dealing with a guaranteed contact, you're dealing with radio frequency. So another advantage is you'll get less false alarms when you're dealing with a hardwired system. Okay? So again, just to reiterate, it does look better because we hide the wires. It's less maintenance because you're not dealing with changing the batteries. It's less expensive because you're not buying all the batteries. And it's more reliable and you're not having the false alarms. So again, I hope that helps. We have hybrid systems. You have a 2-story house, a lot of times what we'll do is we'll hardwire as much as we can on the 2nd level, because we can go pop right up in the attic, and we'll put wireless in the bottom. We try to limit how much wireless we can. And I'll do that at the same cost as a guy that's going to come in there for a third of the time. It might take me 3, 4, or 5 days to properly install your alarm. But I'm vowed by my ads to do it for the same price as someone who might come in and slam it in one day. Okay? So let me spend the extra time and money on labor, but give you the best system that we can give you. Thank you very much.